So July 4th is coming up, and I know this is important to you from the email you sent me. You're about to embark on another project, which is going to start again on July 4th. So tell us the plans for this. I know this is really
Well,
exciting.
yeah, so I don't know when the show is coming out, but I'm just wrapping up on the pre-production for album 2.
Okay.
I already have all the songs written, so that's super, super exciting. And on the weekend of July 4th, we're gonna hit the studio to start recording drums. It's not gonna be in a basement this time around. We're going to an actual studio um, with my buddy Marco, and we're gonna like try to like bring up the notch of the production level.
So you're going to go
For,
into the
for
studio. You're going to try to make it a little more heavy, not necessarily heavy, but more quality wise from the
yeah, yeah,
production side.
we're bringing up a notch the production value of
So the question I want to ask you is, you're bringing up the production value, but I'm sure you're still going to want to try to keep a lot of that DIY vibe as well. So how do
so
you meet that balance while you're in the
so,
studio
so
now?
yeah, so I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah, the essence is gonna be the same one. The inspiration is gonna be pretty much from the same source, which is what's our surroundings and what's going on with the world around us.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be based on that. The only difference is that we're recording the drums in a studio this time around. Everything else is gonna be the same as before. Uh,
Okay, just
and
don't write
and
a
like,
song on Game 4 with the Celtics last night, okay? Please. No,
hey,
don't.
I'll give you like a. That's funny. Oh, that was terrible, man. That was terrible. Yeah, I was suffering. I was like, "Why would you guys do this?"
I don't know,
But I'll
man.
give you I'll give you an exclusive. One of the songs for the next album called Legend Larry, and it's about Larry Bird.
Let's go. I
Yep.
love to see that. Yes. That's
Yes,
what's
sir.
up.
Number 33. Yes, sir.
Yep, I'm hoping to get a jersey someday. I have a Pierce jersey. If they win this year, knock on wood, they fucking better, bro. I'm gonna get me a Horford jersey this time. So
Nice.
every
I
time
think they're
they,
gonna win.
every time they win a title, I have to get a jersey. So there is that.
There you go.
So where can folks follow along with everything you got going on with Adios Fatso and any other projects you might have in the works as well?
So the platforms we're on right now will be Instagram mostly, TikTok, and obviously on every platform that streams music, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, and and the YouTube channel. That's very important because that's something that we've been posting like little videos every chance we get.
And you're also going to do full visualization videos for the new record as well.
That's haven't been set yet. It's gonna have some. I don't know if all the songs are gonna have like a video for
And
it.
how many songs you are you going to be having on the new record?
So we're aiming for 11, just like the previous record, but we have like 13 written right now. So maybe we'll have 11 and then a few B sides, or maybe the album will have 13. I'm not sure at this point.
Maybe have some bonus hidden tracks on there too. That'd be cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why not? Something about the next album will be it's the same essence, but not all the songs are gonna be short format.
Hmm.
Just a few, and there's gonna be like pretty much like half of the album is gonna be like traditional length of songs.
So
Like,
are the longer songs still going to have the same vibe though, the same
yeah,
genre,
yeah,
so to
same
speak?
essence, same thing.
Just more traditional, like with the verse, chorus, bridge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Because here's the thing, like a lot of people reached out to me, even strangers, saying like, "I love the songs, but they're too short." I'm like, "Yeah, they were made to be too short,
Right.
buddy." But in order to be like, okay, maybe some people just need a little more. So it doesn't uh take more of me to make a song like
Well,
twice.
here's a question for you. You talked about being in a rock band or a punk band or whatever prior to the pandemic, and being more of a performance artist at that point. And now your projects are more made in, I mean, I don't want to say the basement, that's your words, but not mine. I don't know where they're going to be made this time. But are there plans to put a band together to perform these songs live at venues?
Yeah, yeah. There, I'm actually like meeting with guys at this point to be able to like learn the songs put them like a good set, practice it before we hit the streets. But we've been working on it. At this point, we're looking for a lead guitar player that can sing backup.
Well, there you go. Lead guitar player. Where can people
So
that might be interested send their
if
info for that?
anyone's interested, hit us up. That's the only piece that we're missing at this point. Once we find that fourth piece, because it's going to be a four-piece, we're going to hit the street.
Nice.
That's it.
So yeah, I was. That's the very first thing I was curious about when I first started seeing your story. Is like, okay, this is cool, but a lot of times you're not going to have very much success if you can't bring it to the people out there. Because that's
Yeah,
the. I mean, at the end of the day, that is the best way to spread the word. That's how you're going to reach the most people. Is
yeah.
if you're playing live. So if people are just hearing about you and your projects for the first time, you're saying TikTok, Instagram, YouTube is really important for them to
YouTube.
follow along, and they can just search up Adios Fatso everywhere, right?
Yes, sir.
And so, what kind of content are you wanting to release on all? Are you going to release the full songs in short form content on like you did originally with Instagram and TikTok and things like that?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, for the second album, I think the MO is going to be very, very similar. Uh, just trying to everything you learn by doing it the first time, the second time around should be easier, and you might know your way around a little better. If
Yeah.
that's it.
So basically, learn from the successes and mistakes that you've made in the
Yeah,
past.
yeah. You got to adapt too. Like the world is changing so quick that I'm sure that the circumstances are going to be a bit different.
Right. And I think you might be, at the end of the day, you could be creating a new genre, with the whole short snippet um, kind of stuff that social media has really asked for repeatedly nowadays. But
So I like to think. I don't think I'm inventing a genre, but I like to think that I'm adapting to the newer times and how things being consumed in terms of content.
yep.
It is. I'm aware that some people are not gonna like notice that right away, but some people are. And either way, that people notice it or not, we're moving towards that. So
Yeah.
it's on them. They stay behind.
And
You
I
know.
think I think it's very tricky what you're trying to do because sometimes you can be too early with a concept. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
And
okay.
sometimes you can be too late. And
Mm.
is that something that scares you or stresses you out at
No,
all?
I like that. I like that you see it that way. I'm on the other side of the coin. I feel and trust so much in the what's being produced, what we did, that I'm very patient about it. I think it's just gonna be a matter of time where people are like, oh shit, look at that. That's cool. That's fun.
Yep. It should
So
be that
so
way.
so I don't think it's a matter of timing. I think it's a matter of people like shifting towards understanding because the world is going towards that. Like I don't have to do anything. It's already going towards that.
And the funny thing is, it's been like that for decades, if you think about it. Because like, if you're watching TV or you're watching movies, every single piece of music you consume as a fan is always short form. You're not going to watch a movie and then Tom Petty breaks out in a 6 minute song in the middle of the movie, right? You're just going to
Yeah,
get a
yeah,
chorus or a line here or there. And so it's
yeah,
cool that you're essentially making records that way. And
yeah.
I mean, we've been consuming music that way for a really long time. Commercials, TV shows. I mean, even Broadway doesn't play the whole song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, Sir Ken, it's great to have you on the show this week. Again, if you guys are following along out there, it's Adios Fatso everywhere. TikTok, Instagram. What's your email in case we have a lead guitarist out there that wants to send you some
The
info?
email is adios fatso ftw@gmail.
FTW, like for the win, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah,
Adios Fatso FTW at gmail.com. Is that correct?
correct.
Awesome. So you guys make sure you, if you're interested in being the lead guitarist on a song about toilet paper, here is your chance.